they follow us, they stand like this.
His Excellency, my younger brother, Peter Obi. Of course, Peter Obi is my younger brother, and he's been quite, he's a friend, a younger friend. He showed that clearly. I don't want to go too much, but he's a good man. That is, I can say that he's a good man. Thank you. So thank you. After all, use this unique opportunity to encourage you in what you are doing. Nigeria, for us to move forward, we need unity. So many countries, when you talk about in the late 50s, early 60s, there was prediction that Nigeria and XYZ countries will be at par. I don't want to go into mentioning those names. And you normally ask yourself, why are we still where we are? This was predicted by intellectuals, not ordinary people. People who study the world and look at the world trends and predicted that Nigeria, Brazil, India, blah, 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 will be this. All those countries have left us. But we are still where we are. And we Nigerians must ask ourselves one question. Why have we not been able to move with others? There is, in terms of tribal sentiment, racist sentiments, and so on, it's almost every nation. But the degree we have in Nigeria is very debilitating. It's what is pushing us backward. We have a country that we don't believe we belong into that country. Most of our leaders will say, Nigeria is not a nation. We have different nationalities. It's a geographical expression, all kinds of terms. And I believe that the young people especially, if we must move forward, we must leave those sentiments aside. Every nation, every country, they have their own history. A Nigerian must see himself as a Nigerian. And we must see ourselves as one. And if I am the president, if the best person to hold a particular office is either from Enugu or from Ibadan or from Sokoto or from Yenagua or from Calabar, it doesn't matter. And until we get to that point, as a nation, we cannot move anywhere. We'll be putting square pegs in round holes and round pegs in square holes because of religious sentiments, tongue sentiments, tribal sentiments. And I believe that this message, in fact, I have for every presidential candidate that will see me, is that if by divine providence you win the election, your first responsibility is to unite Nigeria. Without unity, we cannot solve our security problems. Without unity, we cannot solve our economic problems. So if you unite Nigeria, that is the beginning of a new Nigeria and a revolution, development or otherwise, that will take place. I've been listening to comments from, of course, the political leaderships, and sometimes even our supporters do more damage than on our behalf. And I must commend you because your utterances so far have not shown any division. I must commend you on that. And just keep doing what is right, because you are to be, if you win, you'll be president for the whole nation. You'll not be president for any group of people. But I must commend the Labour Party, the utterances. Though sometimes people complain about your media, social media supporters. But to you, nobody has made any negative reference about your vision for this country. So, my brothers, my sisters, thank you for coming. Maybe we'll have time for more elaborate conversation, but on behalf of my family, thank you sincerely for coming to pay us this courtesy call. It's a big honor, because you don't really need to come and see me. I'm just one individual. But you've now come to greet me. Of course, Peter Obi is my younger brother, and he's been quite, he's a friend, a younger friend. He showed that clearly. I don't want to go too much. Otherwise, they say, no, I've adopted and I've endorsed. Those are the stories I go on. But it's a good man. That is, I can say that it's a good man. Thank you. So thank you. Daddy,
Sir.
you're also a good man. Oh.
Thank you, sir.
And I know you before today.
Thank you, sir.
So I know you're a good man.
Thank you, sir.
So thank you. Thank you.
One thing that is very true is that all the people who are criticizing Mr. P2B today, they are doing it because of politics. Not that deep inside of them that they don't know that this man is a good man. They all know that Mr. P2B is a good man. Because when you check their comments and utterances concerning this man, probably in 2014, 2013, 2010, they were all saying good things about him. So Jonathan saying this thing, meanwhile, this was 2022 December, during the 2023 elections. So Jonathan is saying what is true, and that this man indeed is a good man. Nobody says he's a perfect man. No human being can claim to be perfect. However, we all know that this man is a good man. Upon everything they are saying, nobody has pointed out where he stole Anambra State's money, which is one thing that many of our politicians cannot boast of. And that is the point. This man indeed is a good man. And to take Nigeria to where we need to be, we need a man like this. A man that we are sure will not embezzle our money. And beyond that, we provide leadership that Nigeria needs. Nigeria's image abroad these days is not something to write home about. We need a man that will bring that intangible asset. We need such a person in our country today. And that is why we campaign for this man. We call on Nigerians to come and support this man come 2027. This man transformed Anambra for good. I can tell you for free because I was always going to Anambra when this man was governor for one business or the other. And I saw what he did. And that is why we call on Nigerians, let us come and support this man. Let us come and ensure that this man becomes our president come 2027. Thank you for your time and God bless you.